The 12 finalists here started with about 30 competitors. From Turkey, the national record holder, Ursa Sasma. He's on 580, so that's certainly a number that you might find in a medal position. 580 again was the automatic qualifying standard to get into the championship as well. Oleg Zernickel had an excellent qualifying. German had 3 bars and 3 makes, so he didn't struggle at all. From Norway, an NCAA champ, Sondre Guttormsen. Guttormsen went to UCLA, now at Princeton. You're smart in that group. From the Netherlands, the Dutch national champ on 5 occasions, Menno Vloen. He'll vault 4th in the order, not just 4th in the introductions. Also from Germany, Bokanda Lida Berra. He was 4th in Doha, Lida Berra. From Belgium, PB'd last month at 585, Ben Bruders. The other Norwegian vaulter, Paul Hagen Lillefoos, the Norwegian champion. He also set a PR just a month ago at 586. Then one of the most decorated athletes in this sport, Olympic gold medalist, former world record holder, Renaud Lavillenie. Oh, a little O for the Oregon people. He's been among ducks. He's vaulted here many occasions at the Prefontaine Classic. Ernst John Obiena, the vaulter from the Philippines, made the finals in Tokyo, tied for 11th. There's another Olympic champion, Tiago Braz. That was in 2016. He comes here, and his last Olympic experience was bronze in Tokyo. There's your Tokyo silver medalist from the United States, Chris Nielsen. He's a 6-meter guy, and there's enough of them here that while 580 could be a podium height, 6 meters wouldn't be unthinkable that it would all take 6 meters. And there is the boss, 5 times a world record holder, Tokyo gold. All that accomplished at the age of 22, Mondo Duplantis. And really, right now the challenge is this bar, 587, 594. Challenge is to get over these so you can get into the fight with Duplantis up there at 6 meters. This is a guy that can certainly wrestle with him up there. It's way up there now. Looked good, but as he got to the top of that, stalled out and had to come off that quick. Got to get great height, but you ought to get some depth. And if any of these guys are going to beat Mondo, and the number that can do it is limited here. You said Nilsson's a guy that has beaten him, a guy like Lavillenie who has beaten him. They have to come out and have their best day. They have got to have their best day and hope that Mondo does not have his best day. And if you took everybody's best, then this is Mondo's competition. But not everybody has their best all the time. So if Mondo comes down just a touch, isn't quite there, then it could go to Nielsen. Braz really impressive in his last vault. 587 up over again. This guy, big meets, just comes through. I don't know that we can take anything from his form coming in. Hasn't been terrific outdoors. Stockholm, great 593, but again, that's a big meet. Was in a big fight with all the top guys here, and so then he tends to really show his best when needed. Otherwise, outdoor marks have been 560, 580, a 582. And the man who nearly didn't get out of qualifying with his opening height has put together good vaulting here early. One of the athletes and the first Filipino athlete to be given a scholarship from World Athletics. That's significant. Help defer your training and help you continue your career in places that sometimes don't have all the funding that you'd like. It's one of the great programs from the World Athletics. He's got it. So the training partners right now, Braz and Obiena, only 2 over. Big excitement there. Good vaulting as he goes up. 587, that's 19.3. The Imperial, or the English mark, 19 feet 3 inches. Two over. 2 more to come. See that Brazilian gear on his coach. Good night by his pupils right now. Obiena and Braz. Here's Mondo, just his second vault of the competition. See what kind of form he shows us here. Said he's got 12 wins this year. 4 of those are in Diamond League meets. He's got 17 Diamond League wins already at the age of 22. The age of 22. There's his father, Greg Duplantis, good vaulter in his own right. Raised a better one. He's got those, over there big, but then clip that coming down. So a bit of a surprise there by Mondo to miss at 587. We're just used to that being easy as can be. And Greg a bit in disbelief. Got that with that thigh. Love to see the season best. Love to see the excitement when guys do that. You don't get a chance, man. Personal bests are hard to come by. Medals are hard, but so are PBs. Here's Lavillenie, just 8th in the Olympics. Boy, he rescued that. That looked for all the world like he wasn't good coming off the ground, but just a great amount of strength. I mean, that was a huge bend in that pole. The arc was amazing. He's also there with a season best. That's what we want here. Come to the World Championships. Bring your best. If you're going to be the best in the world, bring your best. Or the back half of that, just an explosion. That pole, all that energy springing out. Top height a little past the bar, but able to get that chest out of the way. Get too close, it's how do you get the thighs out of the way. Get too far away, and it's how do you get the chest out of the way. Being asked to go again on the second time. Get 6 through here. That'd be pretty salty to bring half the field up over 587. Here's Nielsen, carries that, handles it much better. Still got kind of a funky little leg split going up, but manages to control those limbs. Long levers. Split there. Once you're clear. You go that high, look at that, you can celebrate all the way down. Comes through. So that's 5. Zernickel, Lavillenie, Nilsson, Braz are over. Obiena. And there's Mondo. Fans getting a look, one on the get a look at this man who's gold medalist indoor, trying to match it, make the double. Gold indoor, gold outdoor. Okay, just in case you were wondering if I was playing with 587 in that first miss, I was not. Still doesn't look all that pleased. Hard to read that body language. Not hard to read that. Here, I'm over by a lot. He almost seemed to have some disdain for that bar, didn't he? After the miss. Villeneuve comes through. His previous best this year is 583. That was only good enough for 5th in Stockholm. That was the big meet. That's where all of them went to Mondo's backyard and watch him vault 616. But he's got this. Currently, he and Mondo are tied for most vaults successfully over 6 meters. They've both been over 6 meters 46 times. Villeneuve is 35. Mondo is 22. I don't know if that tie gets broken tonight, but that tie is going to get broken, and Mondo is going to set that mark out of sight. The great Frenchman. Just enough. Knew he had that height. Came down. Couldn't quite clear the chest. Couldn't quite clear the arms. Still gets huge bend. Really able to crush that pole. Let me see. Legs are over, knees over, the hips, good height, and then just the stomach comes through. So he'll go back with great confidence. He knows that he's very much informed to take that number down tonight, take that bar down. Again, we're at 594. 7 vaulters at 594. It's unprecedented to have that many over 587. 19, 5 3/4. Pre-Bubka, this was the world record kind of stuff, let alone having 7 guys. All right, here's Nilsson. Took 2 at the last. See if he has it gathered together. First time clearance here. Yeah. He's super stoked right there. He knows, these vaulters know when they get into medal position and when these things will get sorted out, and he knows right away that's a big jump. Important jump for him. He had to jump 597 to get silver at the Olympics. 587 medaled at the Olympics. 587 with the exception of 2017. 587 would have been a medal position. Ross, his trip down there is not great at all. Last 10 world championships, 587 medals in all of those, save 1 in 2017. So we have got a great competition. As much as we keep talking Mondo, or I keep talking Mondo, and you know, at the risk of having him overshadow all this, let's be right clear. The 7 guys who have come down here has been history making in terms of the quality and the depth that got over 587 and brings it to 594. So we're asking the best to give us their best, and they have delivered so far. Big crowd for Obiena. Ernst Jan Obiena, the Philippines. His training partner didn't have it. 594. That'd be a personal best here. Nope, up and scrapes on that. So this is right where he's been all year. This is where he's been working. 592 is his season best. 593 is his personal best and national record. So this is where the Asian champion and the guy who's been to the Olympic final, these are the heights he wants to be in. These are the heights that distinguish you. These are the heights that become highlights of your career. So 5 so far at this. 1 clearance. That was Nilsson, the American. Now we're on to Mondo. He vaulted twice at 587. He was disappointed in the miss and seemed even more disappointed, or as I said, just complete disdain for his make at 587. Duplantis, 22 years old, as I said, he's already set the world record 5 different times, 4 indoor, 1 outdoor. Auctioned off that bib for charity in that world record jump. He's pretty much undisputed, the best vaulter in the world, best vaulter of all time. Comes through, Mondo. So 1-2 at the Olympics. Dueling again. And with those clearances, both those guys erase the miss from 587. He and Nilsson now will sit tied for first. One more guy to make the first attempt. Rita Bayer. Look how big that is again. He is literally straight up and down. That is frightening. Looks like the wind is slightly at their back, so that's good. Here's the former world record holder, whose brother, obviously another fine pole vaulter. He didn't make it a qualifying this time. Valentin. 7th world championship. He's been good. The Villeneuve has been good, and he's been good for a long time. Chuck may look like he briefly entered the javelin competition, just kind of threw that thing and called it good. Here's Braz. Came up with a great attempt at 587. He's got another one in there now. Just that whole operation looks slow. A lot of deceleration there. So he'll have to go back, kind of reassess for a 3rd attempt. Here's Obiena, Asian champ, World University Games champion, the Asian record holder. Going to up the Asian record if he makes this. Up, got it. There it is. From 593 to 594. He's got supporters. Great vault there. Love the smile. New national record. Goes to 594. Obiena, quality. So now Villeneuve, as they go out behind him, just a man with his thoughts. He's made this height many times before, as we said, 46 times over 6 meters, but like the sun and Eugene here, we're kind of on the sunset back into his career. Up, at it, no, stays, teased him, tantalizingly close. Look at Villeneuve. You don't think with all those accomplishments, all those medals, all those heights, the world records, look at that, you still want it. Right now they sit joint first. And my guess is they would not, this is not a Taz Essabarshim and Jean-Marco Tamberi thing. They would, I think they'd shake hands and ask for 2 gold medals. I think they'd sort this thing out. Nilsson again got that minute. You might wait for that. See if you can identify good wind, favorable conditions. Down he goes, good speed. There's the plant, hard, up, no. Got that going up. Braz can catch one here. And he forces the rest of the field to go ahead and clear 6 meters. Here's Braz. The final attempt, or will he buy himself 3 more? No. He's gone 4th alone. Braz. One of the few times that he's finished in global competition out of the medals. Indoor, he was 2nd. Tokyo, he was 3rd. Got an Olympic gold medal from 16. Said bronze in Tokyo. He's yet to put his name on a world championship medal outdoors. We know the 3 men that will get them. Will be into the Philippines. The first vaulter from the Philippines to win a medal at a world championships in the pole vault. What a bonus good day this would be for him. And he's medaled. He's set the national record, set the area record. He's wearing chocolate chip socks. Like, who's having a better day than this cat? Nobody. Okay, first time there at 6 meters. That could be daunting. You look at that. I'm sure he's put it up there with a training partner like Braz. He's seen that bar up there before. I don't think there's any question about that. But it's going to take something to kind of. It's not just speed and strength. At some point, you gotta gather up some courage to go at that bar as well. Mondo. You know you're good when you got your own logo on the shoes. And he's got a logo. He's got records. He's got a flag. He's full on 6 meters through Mondo. 6 meters. May have just slammed the door. So we had the hiccup at 587, and now there you go. So 6 meters. That breaks the tie. He is now all alone as the man who's gone over 6 meters more than anybody else. And while he got a little close to it, on top of it, that is still a ridiculous clearance. Are you kidding me? 25 centimeters of clearance. He's got more vaults to come, which is great for us as we sit here and watch that. First attempt 594, first attempt 6 meters. And both those, 587 his clearance, 594 6 meters, were all just absolute monsters. Blew it away. Nilsson in the silver medal position. Gonna need this if he wants to keep fighting at another bar. Not out of the realm that he can get it. Like that hand came off a little soon. Here's Obiena. Didn't have much of an attempt at his first one at 6 meters. He said kind of be forgiven for that. It's some new territory. Season best in June, personal best in July. Good couple of months. Comes down. Oh, again. Same times. Both times hasn't even been able to get off the ground and make an attempt at that. He said Nilsson's done this. He's one of the best in the world. Did 6 meters, but there's a difference between vaulting 6 meters in Sioux Falls, South Dakota in front of the home crowd. And as a U.S. athlete, certainly has home crowd here, but it's not, you know, backyard home crowd. Villeneuve and Mondo. Mondo has said broke the record. Those two men previously tied 46 clearances at 6 meters. Mondo now at 47. That's a record for him. And it might be the one that got him that gold medal that sits right in the middle here. Oregon 22. The gun's off, so they're clear. And give Nilsson his call to the runway. Here comes Nilsson. Does he have it in him? Does he have one more in him? Oh, no, had a piece of it. He'll take that. Look at him. Happy to be at a world championship in America, in the United States. Thank you for that crowd that's been behind him. Right now he sits silver. Only one man can change that. Ernst-Jan Obiena explodes up there and turns over there, and he knew he just didn't quite ride up high enough. Crashed into the legs with his legs before he ever got a chance. They have recognized the quality of competition. Obiena. He is a monster. All right, Cookie Monster. You got another one? You gonna set the personal best, national record, and the area record twice in a day? Be curious to see where they go next, if he would come at that. If he makes this, then they go 6:06. If not, it's Mondo's choice. And he's got a smorgasbord of heights he could choose from. Obiena, one last chance. Guaranteed the bronze. What a shame. 3 straight times he went down the run at 6 meters and didn't get off the ground. Didn't make a single champ. And there is the world champion, the gold medalist, Mondo Duplantis. I don't know if guys pushed him higher or if he brought a bunch of guys with him. Either way, it was a terrific competition up through 587, up through 594. And then Mondo alone at 6 meters. At 6 meters. Congratulations from the bronze medalist, Ernst-Jan Obiena from the Philippines. So Mondo's at 6 meters. He could go 6:05. That would match the Hayward field record by LeVillenay. He goes 6:06, so that breaks the Hayward mark if he gets that. Breaks the championship mark held by Dmitry Markov at 6:05. And it would match the highest vault ever on U.S. soil. That's 6 meters 6 as well. And that was done by Sam Kendricks, the 2-time defending champion. We have a new champ in Mondo Duplantis. Nilsson can bask a little. There you go. Take care of the Sparkies. Listen, this guy's a Sparky. He's 22 years old. He has now won everything you can win. He's got all the world records. And ordinarily, you'd say you're 22, he's got a bright future ahead of him. And he's just going to send marks that will take another generational type athlete, which is what he is, a generational type athlete to compare to. Mondo's world, we're living in it. 6:06. He had plenty of this on his last vault. Down the runway, championship record. Mondo Duplantis at 6 meters 6. He's in the books. A showman to boot. Championship record for Mondo. Hayward field record, Mondo. Highest vault ever. The continental U.S., Mondo. And now where? You've taken care of all the record books. And you did it with 18 centimeters to spare. That was his best vault of the competition. Height, maybe just a touch behind the bar, but never got close to it. Never got close to it. Number on the right's the more important one. Here's Mondo Duplantis, 6:21 for a new world record. We started the day, that shot from the below the sun. How high will he fly? Mondo up, no. Gets out of it early. Will he go again? Is Mondo Duplantis against the bar at 6 meters 21 for the world record. That is all that remains. 10 days of competition. Nearly 50 events. Comes down to Mondo and 6:21. Chalks up. Gets that pole and then carry that great speed of his down the runway. Not many faster at all than him. Here's his card. Passed opening height, made it 570, passed at 580, had the one hiccup at 587, which seemed to spur him to huge clearances at 587 on his second attempt, then up 594 at 6 and 606. So here's Mondo, the last athlete left here at this meet, asking the Hayward crowd field for help. Hopefully they appreciate what they're going to watch. Hopefully they appreciate a chance that they're going to help him. At 6:21 for the world record. Mondo Duplantis is up. Mondo Duplantis is over. 6:21, a new world record. The absolute world record. The crowd is flipped as well. All he needed was the help of 15,000 people. Another world record for Mondo Duplantis. The 6th of his career. He went 6:16 in Sweden. His other home, he's now gone 6:21. Breaks the outdoor record by 5 centimeters. Crushed it. So he's raised the world record in his career from 6:17 to 6:18 to 6:19, 6:20, and now we go 6:21.
I'm done.
In case you were wondering, he just said, "I'm done." We require no more from you, Mondo Duplantis. 20 feet 4.5 inches. 6:21. I don't know that the sky is the limit for this guy. He just keeps going up and up. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Straight up that extension. Hips over the bar. Easy to get out of the way. And then 20 feet. He has 6.21 to celebrate on the way down. And then back to earth. Toby Amundsen, 100-meter hurdles for the women, sets the world record. Sydney McLaughlin, 400-meter hurdles, the world record. Mondo Duplantis, up, over, and with a ridiculous amount to spare. Don't stop watching this guy when he comes the next time, because there are more world records to come. There's the medal on him. That guy's gonna need to build more rooms in his house so he can have all the pictures of him with the world record sign. What an absolutely terrific competition, an astonishing athlete. You've got world records up there, an area record, season best, a personal best, a national record. Said, I don't know if the rest of them pushed Mondo up or Mondo took him with him, but it was a great pole vault competition here at the World Championship. Duplantis, Nilsson, Obiena are your medalists here in Eugene 22. The two Norwegian jumpers in 9th and 10th. Bruders, Vloon, no mark, but you can go home and tell people he was in a World Championship final, and B, he was in the competition when Mondo Duplantis set the world record, when he vaulted higher than any man in the history of the event. Sea level here in Eugene is 137 meters, and Mondo put 6:21 on that. The pole vault belongs to Mondo Duplantis, a world record and the gold medal.